Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the 8th Doctor action figure from the Night of the Doctor mini episode, which was a prequel to the Day of the Doctor 50th anniversary special. This figure's got some pretty decent articulation points, starting off with the boot cut. That's a nice touch. You got the hinge at the knee, and you've got the mid-thigh cut, so there are two swivels along this leg before you even get to the hinge that goes inward and outward. There is a mid-waist cut. You can see it move there, but the belt line matches the angle of the vest, so you can't move it that much because it's at an angle. But you do get the hinge at the shoulder that goes out and forward, and you get the bicep cut and the hinge at the elbow, and then the swiveling wrist and the swiveling head right there at the neck. And what I like is that considering this is only 5.5 inches big, none of this articulation ruins the sculpt or the paint job. This is a really solid figure. Speaking of paint job, if you just look at his pants here, there's a decent level of dark brown over light brown, which creates a leathery, dirty pants effect. Same thing with the boots. There's a really good kind of dark brown wash over them. So you get a sense of fabric to this. Same thing with the vest. Considering it's plastic, like this coat, which has no kind of sense of fabric, at least the wash on the vest and pants creates texture. You can see the little chain there. That's a nice detail. You also have Cass's belt that he puts on, the little shoulder sling belt. I like the wrinkling of the fabric on the coat, all along the sleeves, going down the back, wrinkling along the pants, and the vest also very well done, especially on the vest, little tiny details within that light wrinkling. Very well done. Same thing with his neckerchief. I really like how they handled the collar and the neckerchief there. It's a really good sculpt. And it just looks cool with the collar open like that. Good paint job on the head. I think they did a fantastic job sculpting Paul McGann's face. I think the paint on the lips, paint on the eyes, and the eyebrow look good, but that sculpt of his nose and his mouth line and the sculpt of that hair, it's a really good kind of wavy style hair. I like the use of brown paint on it, so that the paint of it looks really good. Like, I'm just really satisfied with this and how it turned out. Now, he comes with a few accessories. Very tiny. He comes with the little chalice with the elixir that he drinks, you know, his little warrior elixir. And his Sonic. It's very tiny, but it looks really cool. And they fit pretty good into his hands. It's an understatement to say that the 8th Doctor had a pretty short run. So while we've had plenty of 10th Doctors and 11th and 12th Doctors in various outfits, we've really only had that one 8th Doctor. So it's nice that we finally get him in a new outfit. And it's also nice that we're getting a figure of him from Night of the Doctor, because even though that was only like a 6-minute short, it was really cool. And I think it's cool that we get to represent the 8th Doctor in this version, because it was such a pivotal moment leading up to the War Doctor. And I thought his outfit looked cool. Paul McGann looked cool. I thought he looked rad, and this figure is a great representation of how rad he looked in that short. As a Doctor Who fan, I think this figure is freaking cool, and I love it. Thanks for watching, folks, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all that crap.